Hey everyone, Jasper here from the cart, and we're back to a new Simpsons review. And if y'all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode, because this episode, they introduce a new character to Itchy and Scratchy. Yup, a new character to Itchy and Scratchy. Poochie the dog. That is voiced by the one and only Homer Simpson. Yup, Homer Simpson actually gets a character of his own put on this episode, but he's gonna learn, or everybody's gonna learn the hard way that, well, y'all just see. So the episode starts with Krusty pretty much doing a pie fight by himself, and of course showing Itchy and Scratchy, which a bungee kind of jump, which using Scratchy's or Itchy's organs and putting gas in it and making them explode and getting all burnt up. But it turns out nobody's watching it. Marge is wondering where the kids are and wondering why they're not watching Itchy and Scratchy. And of course, they're saying of how great it is outside. And they say it all the time and stuff. And Krusty is, of course, angry because of the ratings of Itchy and Scratchy. They're low. Like, they're up, and then wha-bam! Goes down. So they need to figure out some way to get this right. And he wants them to have something good and to not come back until they have somebody good, which, yeah, they bust down the door and we say so Mel pretty much doing this donation and looking at Krusty, him just smoking and with a cigarette in his hand, and he's like, he'll just come back later. So Marge is shopping, and the kids want to go wander, which, yeah, they can, and this guy says, the stranger comes and says, you want to come with me? And they're like, yeah. Wow. Who would know that no kid would ever do that? Right, I can guarantee you, no kid in the world will never do anything like that. Say sure to a stranger. Well, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, I guess they would. But Lisa and Bart should, at least older kids like Bart and Lisa, they at least should be smart enough, especially Lisa, should be smart enough. I'm not sure about Bart. We know how Bart can be. He's pretty much a tinier version of Homer, obviously, but Lisa should be smarter and to not go with this guy, but they go anyway. And these different kids also, Milhouse, Nelson, and Ralph as well, taking a look at these Itchy and Scratchies. And if they like it, they'll go to the green, and if they don't like it, they'll go to the red. And of course, Ralph is eating his Switch, which, yeah, they start playing Itchy and Scratchy, and of course Nelson messing with Milhouse, and they're wondering exactly what's going on, why the ratings are like it, and that they want to make it more, more exactly, more realistic, like he's trying to describe. And the guy at the studio pretty much tells the kids what in the world is wrong with it. And saying, but y'all are just kids, pretty much. And Lisa trying to say that they still like Itchy and Scratchy, you just need to do something, at least. Which, yeah, he says that Lisa gave him the idea. And pretty much, he's with the writers and saying that they're introducing a new character, which Krusty is wondering if it's like sex women or something, and he's like, no. And these other people are wondering exactly what it could be, and they decide a dog, and they're wondering Poochie. Which, yeah, they decide to go with Poochie. So they're pretty much drawing him, and they want to make him more mane-like and more extreme, which, yeah, they pretty much draw him like, oh yeah, pretty much this cool-looking dog thing. And Homer reading the papers and actually seeing that they're actually advertising for voices. They're actually doing voiceovers to see who'll get the part for Poochie. And the family are actually saying that it should be a good idea to go. Which, yeah, Homer does actually go. And after him hearing this funny thing of hearing his voice, which he plays in this recorder, and he screams, wondering if he actually sounds like that. But anyway, he does go. And different people like Otto, which he actually gets chosen right away, or not officially chosen, but as one of the good ones. And then Troy McClure. And then Homer, which, yeah, he doesn't like Homer's, but when Homer starts acting sarcastic and raging, they pretty much like it. So yeah, he gets the job. Homer gets the job to voice Poochie. And they're doing voice overs, and we see the girl that does Itchy and Scratchy, which he's wondering that, but she's a girl, and how could she do these boy characters? Well, you know, Debbie Derryberry does Jimmy Neutron. Homer said no. Debbie Derryberry, who did Coco and Crash, does Jimmy Neutron, right? She does Jimmy Neutron. And the voice actor of Timmy is actually a girl, right? The voice of Timmy Turner is a girl. So, yeah. Women can also do boy characters. Which they're wondering if it's going to go live on TV. But talking about broadcasting and stuff, and yeah, everybody's advertising and autographs. Make the voices of Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie today, which they're answering some questions, and the guy at the comic book store saying that they're going to be able to get their autographs, but no cutting, and he pretty much cuts. So they're watching the world premiere of the debut premiere of the new character, of Homer's character, which Krusty starts doing these talks about people on the moon, and then he goes into Itchy and Scratchy, the Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie show, which they're heading to a fireworks factory, and Poochie offers to go for a ride, offers to get a ride, and he starts saying all these rap he's like a rap dog, and starts playing, and Moe's not sure what's going on, and he's like, just shut up and watch. And they're wondering when he's going to get to the fireworks factory, and they're missing the jokes. Yeah, he's pretty much talking to the viewers. They missed the fireworks factory, and it just ends. And everybody's obviously starts to leave, and everybody says that it was good, as a sarcastic way. And he's like, Homer's telling the family, they think it's good, right? And they're like, Marge, can we go to bed without dinner? And she's like, yes, we can. And they run upstairs. And of course, Homer's success is not good, obviously. He's sad. Right? He's sad that his success was not good, and they talk about how everybody else might have liked it, but no, everybody else does not like it. Every Itchy and Scratchy fan is hating on Poochie. Even Kent Brockman also talks about it too. And Krusty obviously upset about this and wondering what to do. Homer obviously comes in putting some ideas for Poochie, which he goes into these Poochie death threats, hate mail for Poochie, more hate mail, and him overhearing the conversation and him telling the family that they said that they wanting to kill off Poochie, pretty much. He only aired in one episode, and everybody's, of course, these people that don't like Poochie, Homer's character, have no taste, pretty much. Yeah, I'll just say they have no taste on pure comedy, really. Because again, it's just a cartoon character, right? And Marge also saying that the writers should be ashamed, and she's also mad at the writers for that. Which, yeah, Homer. Meanwhile, Homer and Itchy and Scratchy's voice actor doing their lines, and him trying to tell him exactly what Homer needs to say, and he pretty much tears up his script, and he wants to read his own script that he made. And he's like, the guy's like, sure, fine, Homer can leave. But Itchy and Scratchy's voice actor says, if he goes, then she'll go too. And then they'll have no Itchy and Scratchy. If she leaves, they'll have no Itchy and Scratchy. So they're forced to hear Homer's sayings, which he does read, which is actually very good. And everybody starts clapping, and everything seems like it's going to be good. And they're saying that this is going to be the new Poochie. Which, yeah, pretty much, we see Poochie yet again. But before Homer can even talk, he gets lifted up in the air with this text, pretty much. Saying that he came, note Poochie died on the way back to his home planet. Yeah, not even getting Homer to say his line. And again, Homer's even angry. Homer's angry that he didn't even get to say his speech. And Krusty and the audience are happy to announce that he's dead. Poochie is dead, and the audience is laughing. And they made this thing making them so that Poochie will never ever return again. And Bart, Lisa, and Maggie are cheering, and then they're like, hey. Which Homer's learned his lesson pretty much. And Lisa and Bart are watching the classic Itchy and Scratchy. And then they're like, what else is on? And then they just change to a different channel. Well, it just is static. A real good episode, I can just say. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe if you don't. Which one notifications turned on so you may see anything new. Let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all next one. Bye.